Hala Madrid.
Hala Madrid. What a week. What a
Yeah.
weekend it's been.
What an El Clasico.
What an El Clasico. What a weekend for you.
It was such a United winning, Madrid
Madrid
winning,
winning.
Liverpool losing.
Ronaldo scoring.
It
I
just
think it's meant for United fans this week.
yeah, like we're back. So we've just started the season. United season started.
We'll get to United. But El Clasico, what a game. I feel like football is back. I feel like rivalry is back. That ending was intense at the end of the game. Obviously, there was a lot of talks, right? A lot of trash talking before the game.
Before the game.
Specifically by our boy Lamine Yamal.
Yeah,
right?
Yamal was talking too much. I
A
mean,
lot.
he's a very talented player, but
Yeah.
sometimes you just need to speak on the pitch, not speak outside the pitch, right?
That's what Xavi Alonso said.
And
you
I
know.
think he was talking too much before the game. But I kind of understand him.
Mhm.
Like there's that build up that
Yep.
you need is El Clasico. They have to build it up before the game.
Yep.
So
I think for fans, it's necessary. We need this. I can't complain.
Yeah.
But for him as a player, probably not good for him. Right? He's a 17-year-old. I think he's got a lot of maturity to do.
is he 17?
Maybe 18 now.
Oh, I thought he grew.
The-
I don't know. I think it's 20.
I don't think that kid grows.
Well, he looks like he's 17, but yeah.
Yeah. So, but for football fans, it's good for us. We like it. This is entertainment. The game was entertaining, up and down. Obviously, Barcelona had most of the possession, but Real Madrid had less possession, but was more of a threat with the positions that they had.
Position never wins you football, right? So
yeah, you could say that.
And you saw how Madrid was playing and how Barca was playing.
Exactly.
They were depending on the high line or the offsides.
Yes.
Like I mean, yeah, they did catch Madrid on some few offside, but
Yep.
I just felt like.
But it's risky to play high line
It's
against,
very risky.
especially Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
can catch him a lot of
Granted,
times.
granted, last season too, he was caught so many times.
They had him last time.
They had him on that, so they
Yeah.
try to employ that again.
Yeah.
But I mean, Kylian Mbappe is world class striker.
Yeah.
I don't think this is my opinion. I think he's one of the best strikers in the world right now. Given
Go ahead.
given what he has already accomplished,
Yeah.
both with the France national team,
hmm
PSG, even though he didn't win Champions League with
Mm.
PSG, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And now here in Madrid.
Madrid.
And I think it's one of the
I think this is obviously at Madrid is what's going to determine in terms of whether he's going to be a legend or not, right? PSG, he was in French league, called the Farmers League.
yeah.
We can't judge him a lot on
They are
that.
the champions of Europe right now, so
I
you
mean-
gotta respect them.
Right now, we can respect them. And starting last year, we can respect the league. Right?
Yeah.
But prior to that, a lot of people didn't. But I would say with Kylian Mbappe, he probably is the best striker in the world right now.
He is.
Yeah, right?
Hands down.
I mean-
And that's the thing too, right? Like
Yeah.
you have somebody like Yamal, very talented and has so much potential,
Yeah.
right? On one side of the pitch, and then on the other side of the pitch, you have Kylian Mbappe.
Yes.
So it's a high stake football,
hmm
and you see the performance of Mbappe, and you look at the way Yamal performed today, and you just see like there's a gap,
Yeah.
and the gap there is maturity.
Yeah, you can say that.
You see, it's not even the talent; it's the maturity of how to handle the limelight, right?
Yes. Yes.
Because Yamal is not yet handling it right.
I mean, yes. I mean, if it comes to last year, we could say obviously Lamine Yamal had the last laugh in all of the games that went up against Madrid, right? Because he
Right.
was the best performer in those games compared to Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah.
But so far, in the first game here at El Clasico, this one probably goes to Kylian Mbappe. But going back to Lamine Yamal, I don't know. What do you think about in terms of his growth and in terms of like environment that's surrounding him? Do you feel like there needs to be some sort of reshuffle on how he sees the football or the fame, outside of the football? Obviously, the guy is phenomenal on the field, right? There's no question around that in terms of what he can do. He's a talented kid. But there's a lot of negative stuff happening outside of football that we're hearing, at least, right? What we're seeing on social media and all of that. What do you think is happening? Do you feel like there has to be a change in how
You know what this reminds me? It reminds me of most the Brazilian stars.
Yeah,
Very talented, but football is not all about talent. There's
exactly.
all that discipline. There's all that media presence.
Yeah.
You know, like if you get caught up with the media
Yeah,
and all the fame, then you might
Can get
start
to-
losing the football.
especially as a 17-year-old,
As a seven, well, like
18-year-old.
yeah. So you see, so for him, I mean, I was like pissed off when his dad talks shit about
The Ballon d'Or.
Ballon d'Or,
Yeah.
and I was like, this dude, like, I mean,
Yeah,
he needs to watch out. Like, I mean, he has one of the most talented son, but you know, like,
I think he needs to stay out of it.
he needs to stay
Like
out of
his
it.
dad just needs to let the kid play, and he needs to let the kid's game do the talking.
Right.
And
right.
I would say even before the El Clasico game, I've never had heard a superstar like the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi talk the way Lamine Yamal talked before this El Clasico. You know, it's just that's more for spectators like us to talk the way he did. Like,
Right.
You know, the questions that he was asked and how he said, "I've already scored there. Oh, we already beat him." It was just like too much for a player of his caliber to come out and say something like that. It makes me question
and
his
not
PR
not
too.
back it up in on the pitch.
He didn't back it
So
up.
that's the worst part about
But
it,
that
right?
comes from the attention that he drew to himself. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying? That's all
It's too
on
much
him. When you
pressure.
draw that type of attention on yourself, bro, if I'm going against you, I'm in that Madrid locker room, and if I'm Xavi Alonso, I'm probably putting that on the screen before the games and say, look, this kid is saying this to you guys.
Yeah, and I think that also played a part for today's El Clasico game
Yeah.
because you can see the passion. Of course, El Clasico is already a passionate game. It's a rivalry of the century, right?
Yeah,
It's the gladiators,
exactly.
right?
It's the biggest rivalry in football.
in football,
in history
right?
of football.
So yeah, and you can see even from players' reaction. Look,
Yeah.
look when Jude Bellingham scored.
Exactly.
Like the aura,
emotions, they
like
just
he's like, I'm
intensity,
here,
yeah.
right?
Mhm.
I'm here. When Vinicius was subbed,
Yep.
see the passion like that. He was so pissed about it.
Yeah.
But even the way he was playing
Mhm.
today, like you just see this is how. Like I think that talk
Put a spark.
definitely, yeah, it was like,
Yeah, I mean, I would say so. Like as a player myself, right? If I'm hearing you talking trash before a game, my opponent, bro, like I can't wait to see you on that field. And that's what happened today with Lamine Yamal. He didn't do much. He didn't even have a shot on target.
it was non-existent.
Yeah, so
Like-
if you're gonna talk like that, you gotta come to the game prepared for people to take you out.
Exactly.
Like I would have taken him out. Like he talks like that, you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Moving on though, Vinny, what did you think about Vinny today? You know, the reaction after the substitution.
The reaction, I give him a pass for it. Like, you know,
Yeah.
the reason why is because it's a big game and
Yeah.
he was one of the best player in the field.
I think before he came off, he was the best player on the field. He was a threat.
I mean, you see
constant.
what he was doing on that flank? Like, I miss that type of football, like the flares. Like he brought the Brazilian favela
He
football.
was so direct.
Like that street football.
Yeah.
Like you let the man feel like, you know, man, today when I go home, all I can see is it's either a masseuse because there's no way I'm gonna sleep because today
Mhm.
the way I've been folded like a magazine or
Yeah.
a newspaper, that's what I'm talking about. That's the Brazilian that I know. That's that guy today. The way he played, I was like,
It was hard.
football. We got back.
It wasn't just. It was like personal, right? It felt like he took it personal. It's like you against me, 1-on-1. Let me see you on
cannot
the
touch
sideline.
me.
Let me see you on the flank line, and let me take you on.
That's why Xavi Alonso had to remove him because you know FIFA called him. It's what Vinny's doing.
Yeah.
It's illegal.
It's illegal. It's criminal. It's haram.
You
gotta,
have to bring him out.
You gotta take him out.
Can't be doing somebody's dad like that.
Yeah.
You know, he has to go home to his
He
family.
should have never came off, but I think also his reaction was too much, bro. Like, yes, I get the frustration.
But he came back though. He came back in with the team, so I respect.
He came
that.
back, then he did more damage on the sideline at the end.
To add to that, that's
Yeah.
passion of football. You see, when I saw the fight at the end,
Yeah.
I was like, Man, I
We
miss
needed
I
that.
miss this type of
Yeah,
football. I
we
miss
needed
fight.
that. We needed
I
that.
like to see fight.
Yeah,
I like to see people like
that's
going at it. It's like, what's wrong? You know?
it's been dry. Like
Yeah, it's
that.
been
That
dry.
hasn't. It's been too controlled. We
It's
needed that. Going back to that, do you think it was right of the Spanish or Spaniard captain Danny Carvajal right after the game to approach Lamine Yamal?
this. You know what this
Do you
reminds
feel
me?
like he could have approached him maybe elsewhere privately?
No,
No.
no, because this reminded me of the Galacticos,
Yeah.
where and the rivalry between Pep and Mourinho. Remember, the rivalry was so intense
Yeah.
that when the Spain players like Sergio Ramos, Gerard Piqué. So if you see the rivalry between Gerard, like the El Clasico rivalry, even when they went to Spain game,
Yeah.
Ramos could not talk to Piqué. Why? Because that's what I'm talking about. This is like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's club football, but the intensity was there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so I'm with Carvajal there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, little boy,
Stop
I'm
talking.
your captain,
You're
but
doing too much
you're
talking.
talking too much.
Yeah. Keep
You
it.
gotta
Keep it
learn
on the
from the
low.
best,
Yeah.
and you know. So you see,
And that's all Vinny needed, and he